Well, guys, what a horrible way to lose a game. The Boston Celtics lose Game 3, 103 to 101 to the Milwaukee Bucks, and wow, that was heartbroken. What a horrible way to lose a game. And look, I'm not mad. It's just the timing of this loss was just horrible. But anyways, guys, this is going to be my post-game video for Game 3. I'm a little late. I didn't actually, fun fact is like I actually didn't watch the game because I was out of town for the whole day and the game was going on at 3:30 yesterday's and I was actually out of town so I didn't have time to watch the game. I came home, I had to do some stuff, so I didn't actually watch highlights of the game until the next day, which was this morning, and I didn't see what happened, but I'm doing the videos now, so I apologize for the late video. My Boston Celtics lose to the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 3 in Milwaukee, 103 to 101 off of I believe it was a Jrue Holiday game winner with like 2 seconds left. But overall, the Celtics played. Look, it was a pretty close game in the first half. Both teams scored back and forth. It was like a back and forth battle, and it was insane until the the second half. I believe it was like late in the third period. The Celtics kind of fell apart. We were down by like 14 at one point, and we somehow came back in this. Jaylen Brown tied us the game at 99 with a couple free throws. That's what I saw in the highlights. Like I said, I didn't watch the whole game because I was out of town. Like I said, I apologize for the lateness of this video, but just want to talk about some things that actually happened that I saw. Jayson Tatum may have been injured. I don't know. I just saw Giannis just tried to blocking Jayson Tatum, but I don't know the state of him. But Jayson Tatum didn't play really well. But I mean, I know. The fact that it was a close game, that it was tied at some point. Jayson Tatum had 41 minutes. Jayson Tatum was on the floor 41 minutes. He was 4 in 19 field goals, 0 and 6 in threes. He didn't score a single three, and he only had 10 points, which is it's not good. It's just not Jayson Tatum. Al Horford had 39 minutes on the floor. He was 9 and 17 in field goals. He was 4 and 7 in threes, and offensive rebound, he had 3. Defensive rebounds, he had 13. That's why we got you, man. Al Horford with the rebounds, the defensive rebounds, man. And total rebounds, 16. That's why you got you, big boy, Big Al. And he finished the night with 22 points. Robert Williams, he was 5 and 9 in field goals. 0 3-pointer, of course. Free throws, he was 0. And he had a total of 5 rebounds. He always was down there. He had 10 points. Marcus Smart played like 1 and 8 in the field goals, 1 and 4 at the 3-point line, and he was 6 and 8 at the free throw line. Jaylen Brown was at the free throw line a lot of times. I believe Amir Duga, whatever his name, Amir Duga, the head coach, was complaining about Marcus Smart got fouled at the end, and then we should have gotten free throws to tie the game at 103, but it didn't happen. Jaylen Brown, again, unbelievable, leading this team with 27 points, and Al Horford second with 22. Peyton Pritchard had 14. Peyton Pritchard was pretty close. Peyton Pritchard was just horrible. 0 and 3 in the field goal. He was 0 and 2 for threes. Like, my God. Derek White actually showed up in the series. He was a little quiet. He had 14 points, 3 and 6 on field goals, 2 and 3 on 3-point, and he was 6 and 8 on field for free throws. Overall, it was a great game. The Celtics kind of kept it close. As long as the Celtics keep it close, this game shows that we could possibly win Game 4. We have to win Game 4. But here's the true star, man. Giannis, there was some complaining about how, Giannis elbowed Jayson Tatum or something. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I didn't watch the game. I watched highlights. I just saw a huge whistle went off when Jayson Tatum went down hard. I think it was Giannis tried to block him, but I think came up with the M1, but someone was complaining that it was on Jayson Tatum, but I don't know. Giannis, 39 minutes on the court. He was 16 and 30 on field goals, 1 and 6 on threes. His threes aren't good, but 9 and 12 from the free throw line, and he had 42 points. 42 points! 42! That killed us. Brook Lopez was 29 minutes on the ground. He was 5 and 10 on field goals. He was 0 and 0. He had 0 threes. He was perfect at the free throw line. 3 and 3. He had 13 points. And Jrue Holiday, probably the MVP of this game, with the game winner towards the end. Believe it was Jaylen Brown or something, fell to the ground. I don't know which Celtics player fell on the ground. I saw the highlights, but I don't remember. Like I said, I didn't watch the game. But Jrue Holiday with the game-winning clinch to seal Game 3. He had 25 points. He was 11 and 30 in field goals. He was 3 and 10 on three-pointers, and he didn't go to the free throw line. And then pretty much Portis had 9 points. He was pretty quiet, but it just that's just that. And it was, look, by looking at the highlights, we scored some great points, but still, we still have a lot to work on, and that's just that. We kept it close in the first half. We kind of struggled a little bit in the third half. We was like, oh my God, here we go. We were down by 14 at one point, and then we somehow came back. Jaylen Brown was the free throws tying the game at 99. We were up 100 to 99, and the Jrue Holiday game winner. Looking at the stats, we were 32 and 87 on field goals. That's 36.8% field goals. The Milwaukee Bucks, they were 40 and 99. That's 40.4% field goals. Three-pointers, we were just horrible. Look, like I said, this team's not going to shoot 40 free throws in 2 games in a row. We were great in threes last game. 20 threes, a playoff history. But this game, we only shot 9 threes. We were 9 and 33, 27.3% of threes, and both teams were pretty bad. The Bucks were pretty much the same, but 1 extra free than us, 9 and 34, 26.5% from pointers. The free throws were even. Both teams, we were 28 and 34, 82.4% at the free throw line, and they were 14 and 17, also 82.4% of free throws. They had 43 total rebounds, and we had 47. 11 of the rebounds that we had were offensive rebounds, and they had 13 offensive rebounds. We had 23 assists. They had 20. We had 13 blocks, and they had 4. They had 8 steals and 5. We had the most. The Celtics had the most turnovers with 12, and they had 10. And look, points in the paint. I said this in the Game 2 post-game video. If the Celtics can't find a way to score in the paint, it's just we're done. And still, this Milwaukee Bucks defense is just unbelievable. We had look, there's a proof. Look, I give the Celtics credit where it's due. There's improvement. Last game, Game 2, you only had 24 points in the paint. This game, you had 32. Okay, you improved there. But the issue is, the Milwaukee had 52 points in the paint. 52 points in the paint by Milwaukee. We only had 32. There's the difference again. They have more points in the paint. That means our defense struggles in the paint. Their defense is much better, but look. But anyways, before I get back to that, personal fouls. They had 27 and 21. I remember now someone was complaining about Giannis not getting a flagrant foul or something. He hit Jayson Tatum hard. But I'm not going to talk too much, actually, about this game because it's really hard because I did not watch the game. I was out of town, but Game 4 is tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. in Milwaukee. It's a do-or-die situation. Today was Mother's Day, the Boston Bruins. This one right here, I'm not going to talk to them too. I'm going to talk about the Boston Bruins later. from the result from today, and the Celtics are in a do or die situation right now. You're down. Look, you're down 2-1 right now. You lose by a game winner. You can beat these guys. That just it was a great game winner, but they're not gonna win games by game winners. This Celtics team gotta score in the paint. Tomorrow is do or die, guys. This Celtics team has to win. They have to win games 4. That's just that. Look, the story of this loss was just, I don't know, it was a close game. We struggled in the third. We somehow came back. Jayson Tatum had a bad game. He needs to, I expect Jayson Tatum to change up. You kind of will expect Jayson Tatum to change in game 4. Looking at Jayson Tatum, he just 4 and 19 in field goals. That's just bad. 0 and 6, no 3-pointers. Free throws, he was 2 and 3. He just only 10 points. Jayson Tatum, by far, I would say, is our best player, and he plays just have a horrible performance like this is not going to win you games. And I know we only lost by 2, but it's just, look, Jaylen Brown had to do all the work. Al Horford stepped up. Look, they probably knew. Look, like I said, I didn't watch the game, but this is what I feel will happen. Jayson Tatum having a bad day. The Celtics players look at that and it's like, oh, we got to do something. Al Horford, Jaylen Brown. 27 points for Brown, 22 for Al Horford. You clearly see them stepping up and knowing that Jayson Tatum can't do anything because he's having a bad day. And you got Derek White stepping up with 14 points. That's just that. But the Celtics lose game 3 in Milwaukee, 103-101. It was unfortunate. I got to give Milwaukee credits where it's due. People say that Giannis is dirty because every call goes his way and he gets away with, elbows to the face. I mean, look, besides that, I respect for Giannis. Would I say he's a dirty player? Yes, sometimes, but overall, he's a freak. Again, he's an unbelievable basketball player. 39 minutes he played on the courts. He was 16 and 30 field goals. That's unbelievable. I mean, his 3-pointers aren't good. He was only 1 and 6. He was the one that went to the free throws many times. And like I said, from the 2019 series against these guys, the amount of time Giannis goes to the free throw line will kill you. 9 times. Look, he went to he was at the free throw 12 times. That's what it says. And the offensive rebounds just killed us. He had 12 rebounds. He's big down there. 42 points. He could have hit 58 points on us. But that's just Giannis for you. He's going to play like that. We just have to, look. Games 1 and 2, we did a great job neutralizing Giannis, but game 1 was just, you guarding Giannis, you forget about players like, Jrue Holiday, Bobby Portis, Grayson Allen was quiet, but, they made plays, and game 2 was basically just us winning because we forced a lot of turnovers, so Giannis turned the ball over, and, that's just that. And then we were just hitting 23s, killing them. And, look, I said this before. I went on the Facebook page, looked at what Bucks had to say about Game 2. They're right. I actually agree with what Milwaukee Bucks fans saying that we got the Celtics where they want in the paint. The Celtics aren't going to shoot 43s in 2 games. That's just that. But anyways, I'm going to talk about the Bruins now in the later video. But this is going to be the final post-game video. This will wrap up the post-game video for my Boston Celtics. We lose 103-101 in Milwaukee in Game 2. Game 3, sorry. We lose in Milwaukee in Game 3, 103-101. And Game 4 is tomorrow night as we look to tie the series. Hopefully we win. But anyways, getting out of here, I want to wish all you moms out there happy Mother's Day. So yeah, anyways, I'm getting out of here. Bruins still here. Peace.